I'm so sorry, Emma. I never meant to steal him or anything. I was just happy you had a boyfriend, and since he might become my brother-in-law, I only wanted to be friendly with him.
When exactly were you planning to tell me?
I wanted to tell you sooner. It just happened. We didn't plan it. You were always so busy with work.
Save it. I know you and Tom were having an affair behind my back for 6 months. And don't give me that never meant to steal him or just wanted to be friendly nonsense when you were cheating for that long.
But it's true. You're my favorite person in the whole world, Emma. I would never do anything to hurt you.
If I'm your favorite person, why did you betray me like this?
I didn't mean to betray you.
Stop it. You don't mean a word of that.
You don't believe your own sister?
No, I don't. How can I believe someone who's been lying to my face for months?
You're being unfair. I've always looked up to you. I just wanted to get along with Tom, and he was telling me all about his concerns about you and stuff.
And instead of telling me about his concerns, you chose to start an affair?
You're making it sound worse than it is. Emma, do you think you're completely innocent in all this?
What?
You never noticed how unhappy Tom was. Do you think you're not at fault for being cheated on? You said he should have spoken to you about his concerns, but were you really there for him? Those concerns were complaints about you. The more I listened, the more I realized you didn't deserve to make Tom happy.
So you decided you deserved him instead? If Tom had issues with me, we should have discussed them as a couple. Instead, he kept up appearances and went along with our wedding preparations while secretly having an affair with my sister.
He tried talking to you. You never listened. But I understand him and what he needs, so I'll marry him instead.
You can't be serious. What? You haven't even known each other for a year, and you're thinking that?
Love doesn't care about time. We understand each other perfectly. We're serious about each other. That's why we're telling you now. I'm going to marry him. But don't worry, I won't take your tacky venue choices or that boring honeymoon you planned. I'll plan my own wedding and honeymoon.
You've been planning this all along, haven't you? Do you realize how many people will be inconvenienced by a broken engagement this close to the wedding?
Inconvenienced? People break up all the time, and there's still a week until the wedding. It's fine. The guests will probably be happier having a free weekend instead of attending some random person's wedding.
All right, well, if that's what you think, then you'll be paying for all the wedding cancellation fees, honeymoon cancellation fees, and compensation.
Why should we pay? You're the one canceling. See, this is exactly why people don't like you. You're so greedy.
I don't care if I'm disliked by someone who can't even properly apologize for having an affair.
You're being so cold. Emma, you don't have to act tough. It's okay to cry if you want to.
Don't pretend to care about my feelings now. I won't forgive you either, Sarah.
You'll get over it eventually. I know you won't bless our marriage, but I still want you to come to the wedding.
Are you actually insane? Don't be ridiculous.
Families should stick together no matter what. I'll let you know when we figured out all the details. I want my favorite sister in the world to see me on my special day.
Stop calling me your favorite person. I'm not interested in your lies. There's no way I'm attending your wedding.
Hey, what's with all these bills? The total is insane.
You received them? Good.
This has to be a joke.
It's compensation for you having an affair with my sister and breaking our engagement, plus wedding cancellation fees, honeymoon cancellation fees, and my share of the deposits I've already paid.
You can't seriously expect me to pay all this. There's no way I can pay this much.
You should have thought about that before having an affair. And don't forget that we moved into the new place this month. I moved for the wedding, so there's the security deposit and first month's rent.
That place was meant for the both of us. You were living there too, weren't you?
For less than a month, and you were already having an affair when I moved in, weren't you? You could have at least told me the truth before then.
This is bull. What's this moving expense charge? You're already charging me for the new apartment? So what the hell is this?
That's for my move out. I had to arrange some movers to help me move out of the apartment we shared, and I asked for them to come ASAP, so it cost more than usual.
You're being vindictive. That's your moving expense. It has nothing to do with me.
You're the reason I had to move out, aren't you? The nerve of you to say it has nothing to do with you.
You're trying to do it to punish me financially. We can split the wedding cancellation fees. The contract was in both our names, so we should both pay.
Are you actually suggesting I pay for your betrayal? The reason for the cancellation was your affair. If you hadn't cheated, if you hadn't betrayed me, there would have been no need to cancel anything or for me to move. You're the one at fault here.
You never understood me. You were always too busy.
Don't try to blame this on me. You're the one who didn't care about me more than anyone else.
Sarah listened to me better. Sarah understands me better.
If you were so unhappy, you should have talked to me. Why can't you understand that? Fine, you're right. Sarah is probably perfect for you. Go be happy together, somewhere far away from me.
You're being unreasonable about the money. Then let's say we split amicably and forget about all this money. Split it 50-50.
Splitting amicably would have meant not having an affair with my sister. If you don't want to pay, I'll have my lawyer handle this legally.
You wouldn't dare call your lawyer on me. I won't back down either.
You still don't get it, do you? I was hoping you'd handle this with integrity, at least at the end.
Hey, Emma, long time no see. How are you?
Sarah, you've had me blocked this whole time. Why are you contacting me now?
Don't be like that. I miss you. I didn't have any choice but to block you because you were demanding all that money from us when we needed it for our wedding and honeymoon.
So you're only unblocking me when it's convenient for you? You should have taken responsibility for your actions before moving on to the next step.
You're still hung up on that? It would have been such a waste of money. Our money should be spent on our happiness. That's why I blocked your annoying messages.
Our happiness? You mean the happiness you stole from me? After you moved and cut contact, I couldn't reach you at all. I had no idea where you were.
We needed a fresh start. We both moved and changed jobs. We're living happily somewhere you don't know about. That's what you said, right? Go be happy somewhere far from me.
Don't twist my words. That's not what I meant. I meant you could go be happy after taking responsibility for what you did.
Why can't you just be happy for us? Don't worry, we're definitely happy.
Is that why you unblocked me? To tell me how happy you are? Then take responsibility. Running away won't make the bills disappear. Because you two ran away without paying any of the cancellation fees, I had to temporarily cover everything with my own savings.
Oh God, you're still obsessed with money? Then I guess you can just make that permanent. We're not interested in handing you any money. But more importantly, we got married. I submitted the marriage registration with him, something you never got to do.
Congratulations on marrying someone else's fiancé. Did you unblock me just to tell me that?
I thought you'd want to know. I had several things I wanted to tell you. We're actually having our wedding ceremony tomorrow.
After running away from your responsibilities, you're having a ceremony? You're not going to ask me to come, are you?
Would you come if I invited you? Wouldn't you want to see your little sister's wedding? My dress is so beautiful. Though I don't think you'd make it even if you left right now.
What do you mean?
Well, we're having a destination wedding. Want to see some pictures?
A destination wedding?
It's going to be so much better than what you planned. We decided that instead of having some basic, tacky ceremony in the States, we'd splurge on a beautiful, memorable ceremony abroad. Since it's a destination wedding, it'll just be Tom and me. It's doubling as our honeymoon.
I see. So you made me deal with all of the aftermath of the broken engagement while keeping your money just for yourselves. You're just bragging about spending money you should have used to pay your debts.
You're just jealous of our happiness. I saw the bill Tom got. That amount wouldn't even cover the kind of amazing destination wedding and honeymoon I'm having. Since you can't be here, I'll send you some pictures of our happiness that you'll never get to experience in person.
You're in Hawaii.
What? How could you possibly know that? How did you know? Yes, we're having the wedding and honeymoon in Hawaii. We used all the money we saved from you paying the cancellation fees. I'm on my honeymoon in Hawaii right now. Tom's with me too.
That's funny, because he's right next to me.
What? What are you talking about? You mean Tom?
Sarah, aren't you at the spa right now for tomorrow's wedding? So technically, Tom's not with you.
This isn't funny, Emma. How do you know that?
Like I said, Tom is right next to me. We ran into him while he was shopping while you were at your spa appointment.
Ran into him? Wait, we're in Hawaii.
That's right, and so am I.
You're lying. You must be. I mean, that's impossible. You don't have that kind of money.
Want me to describe exactly where you're staying? I knew it was Hawaii right away from the tourist spots in the photos you sent me. We visited all those places just yesterday, so I figured it out pretty quickly.
All right, well, if you're in Hawaii, then come to the wedding tomorrow. You must be on some solo healing trip after your heartbreak.
I'm surprised you'd want your fiancé's ex-girlfriend at your wedding. And unfortunately, I'm not here alone. Tom isn't the only one next to me.
Stop playing games. What do you mean?
My boyfriend is here too.
Boyfriend? You're making that up.
In other words, Tom is sandwiched between me and my boyfriend right now.
No way. This has to be a joke. Wait a minute. It's only been 6 months since Tom left you. What do you mean, boyfriend?
People move on. Some honestly, some dishonestly. It's a long story, but when I told all the wedding guests about the cancellation, that included my friends. Through one of them, my current boyfriend heard about my broken engagement. He reached out, saying he wanted to help if he could. I was surprised to hear from him since we were friends in high school.
A friend from high school? So you're in Hawaii with your boyfriend? Does that mean you're happy too?
Yes, I am. Happier than I've ever been. I've known him since high school, and he has such a strong sense of justice and never does anything dishonest. I'm very happy being loved unconditionally by someone I can trust.
Send me a picture. I want to see who this boyfriend is.
You'll see him soon enough.
Then come to my wedding with him. We can take happy sister photos and send them to Mom and Dad. We can put the past behind us.
Do you think Mom and Dad want photos of their daughter's stolen wedding? Sorry, but I have no intention of letting bygones be bygones. Besides, we're having a party at his villa tomorrow.
His what? Villa? Party?
Did I forget to mention where we're staying? We're staying at his villa right now. Nice, isn't it?
You're lying again. What is this? Some super rich person's house? It looks like something out of a movie. Is your boyfriend wealthy?
He's a lawyer with his own firm.
A lawyer?
He usually works as corporate counsel and handles major cases, but he went out of his way to help with my broken engagement case and even introduced me to a specialist lawyer.
A lawyer with a villa in Hawaii? That's your current boyfriend? That already makes him way more impressive than Tom.
Interesting how quickly you changed your tune about Tom. Well, the villa actually belongs to his family, not him personally.
His family owns this place? Don't tell me his family is rich too.
They have multiple properties. His parents are real estate developers.
Real estate developers? What is this? Some kind of fairy tale romance? Why do you get a guy with such great credentials?
Maybe because I don't try to steal other people's partners. He confessed just last month that he'd actually liked me since high school, and now we're dating with marriage in mind.
I can't stand that you're ending up happier than me.
That seems to be a pattern with you. Don't worry, I'm already happier than you. Let's each be happy in our separate lives.
Who is he? He was in the same high school as us, right?
You already know who he is.
Which year?
You'll figure it out soon enough.
Tell me his name.
You'll find out tomorrow.
What's that supposed to mean?
Get some rest before your wedding. You'll need it.
Emma, don't ignore me! Emma! Emma!
This has got to stop, Sarah.
Open the door! If you want me to stop, then come out!
Do you realize what time it is? What's wrong with you, Sarah? Why are you ringing our doorbell nonstop this early in the morning?
I need to talk to you. Just come out.
What about your wedding preparations?
Forget the wedding. I thought I'd switch grooms.
You what? Switch grooms?
It makes perfect sense. Let's trade your current boyfriend for Tom. I'll give Tom back to you, so give me that lawyer boyfriend with the rich family. Having a villa like this makes him exactly the kind of wealthy catch I've been dreaming of.
Are you listening to yourself? Your feelings change so quickly. It's pathetic.
Tom was yours first, anyway. He was your fiancé originally. You'd just be getting back together with an ex.
I don't want to get back together. I've moved on. I'm going to marry my current boyfriend.
Just let me meet him. I know I can get along with your lawyer boyfriend.
He already knows about you. He doesn't want to meet you.
You can't decide that for him.
He knows all about you. That's why he doesn't want to meet.
What do you mean? What? He knows about me?
More than you think. Remember what I said? He was my friend in high school. You went to the same school just a year below us. He knows all about your high school days.
High school? Who is he?
Think carefully. Remember the student council president?
No. Sam Gordon? That famous rich student council president? He was the only one from our school who got into Harvard Law. Everyone knew about him.
Now you remember. That's him.
It can't be. No way.
The same one you tried to seduce back then, too. That's why he knows everything. How you played around with boys in high school. How our parents were called in multiple times by the guidance counselors. All the trouble you caused, and how you eventually got expelled for trying to date older men for money. He says he could never like someone like that.
Those are old stories. Wait, Tom and you two met yesterday, right? You didn't tell him about my past, did you?
Well, we had a very interesting conversation.
You had no right. Why?
Why not? My boyfriend and I were just reminiscing about high school while Tom was sandwiched between us, just listening.
Is that why? So that's why he was so quiet when he came back yesterday.
Finally putting it together. But I'm relieved.
About what now? Relieved?
That some things never change. You're still the worst person you were in high school.
You're being cruel.
Think about what you did. The moment you found out my boyfriend was a lawyer and wealthy, you tried to switch from your stolen fiancé to him. Still jumping from man to man, just like in high school. Still greedy for money, too.
So what? It's smarter to live life that way.
And that's exactly why you'll never change. People who aren't smart can't live smartly. I'm glad you're still the same immature person as you were in high school. Now, I won't feel bad about getting revenge for what happened 6 months ago.
Revenge? What are you going to do?
Remember those bills you ran from? We're going to make you and Tom face the responsibilities you ran away from. Wedding cancellation fees, honeymoon cancellation fees, moving expenses, all the prepaid wedding costs I covered, and compensation for the affair. Since you ran away with the intent of escaping payment, I'm demanding it all at once.
You can't. All at once? We're completely broke after this trip and wedding. We don't have any money.
That's not my problem. The claim was made 6 months ago. With my boyfriend and his legal team, we'll be able to have a proper discussion. When are you flying back? We'll have all the lawyers set up an appointment after that.
Please, Emma. If we don't have it, we can't pay it.
You'll find a way. Don't think you can run away this time. My boyfriend, who hates dishonesty more than anything, is angrier at you two than I am. He says he'll use whatever resources necessary, private investigators, whatever it takes, to track you down.
You wouldn't. So we've only got a hell to face if we go back to the States?
You brought this on yourself. You just need to take responsibility.
It's not fair. How come you get to be happy while I can't?
Maybe try being honest for once. Oh, and by the way, Mom and Dad told me they're officially cutting ties with you.
What? Cutting ties? With me?
They've had enough. They won't help you even if you cry and beg, so you'll have to figure this out on your own.
Please, Emma. Emma, you're my favorite person in the whole world. You love your little sister too, right? You'll help me, right?
Stop using that line. I only loved you until you started elementary school. I ignored Sarah's notifications after that. I didn't want to let Sarah and Tom ruin my happy vacation anymore. I heard they went ahead with their wedding as planned, but it was a gloomy ceremony. And they ended up separating a few weeks after returning home. After they got back, We, of course, tracked them down and refiled the payment claims they'd been running from. My lawyer said we could reduce the compensation amount slightly if they paid in full. So after some negotiation, the damages were slightly reduced, but they paid everything at once. Now, they're both abandoned by their parents, living somewhere, doing something while continuing to pay off their debt. They're learning their lesson the hard way.
Sarah, I have a small favor to ask. Would you mind giving up the new house that's being built to me?
What?
You're supposed to move in with our parents soon, right? I heard that you all completely rebuilt the house for that. I was surprised to see what a beautiful duplex it's become.
Hold on, you just messaged me out of nowhere about this?
Well, I've been thinking about it for a while. The timing just seemed right now.
We were planning to move in this month, but what do you mean by giving up the house?
Like I said, I've decided I want to move back home and live with our parents, so I'd like you and Kyle not to move in.
We've already started packing. All our arrangements are made. You can't just decide this.
Oh, that's not a big problem. You can just unpack again.
What did you say?
You know, I drove by yesterday. I knew they were fixing up the house for you to move in, but I thought it would just be basic renovations to the bathroom and kitchen. I had no idea they'd build such a beautiful house. I want to live in a beautiful new house too.
Sophie, we've been planning this for months. The whole layout was designed for us.
About that layout, it's really perfect. The kitchen especially.
You can't just spring this on us. We've already started all the paperwork.
I looked into it, actually. You can just redo all that paperwork. It's no big deal.
No big deal. Do you have any idea how much work we've put into this?
Come on, Sarah. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be.
Don't make it sound so simple. They built that house specifically for us to move in, and the layout is exactly what I asked for.
Oh, don't worry about any of that. Actually, I'm surprised you have such good taste, Sarah. I really like how functional the layout is.
You've been inside?
I got the key from Mom yesterday. I wanted to see what I was getting.
But,
to be honest, our parents said they're fine with me moving in instead. After all, it's easier living with your actual daughter than a daughter-in-law.
is that so?
They seemed really relieved when I suggested it, actually.
When exactly did you talk to them about this?
Last week, they were quite enthusiastic. Plus, Kyle said I could do whatever I want.
What?
Oh, didn't he tell you? We discussed it over dinner 2 days ago.
He never mentioned anything.
Well, you know how he is. Probably didn't want to upset you. But I thought I should at least tell you as a courtesy. That's why I bothered to contact you. But obviously, a woman who only married into this family like you can't refuse her sister-in-law's request. You'll give up the house, right?
You discussed this with everyone except me?
Don't be so sensitive. It's just more practical this way.
What's the point of even asking me if everything's already been decided?
Look, I'm trying to be nice here. I could have just moved in without saying anything.
That's your idea of being nice?
You should be grateful I'm giving you advance notice. Great, then I'll start moving my things in. Thanks for giving up the house.
I never agreed to this.
The movers are coming tomorrow morning. Make sure you've canceled all your delivery arrangements. Bye!
Kyle, I just got a message from Sophie. This is awful. How could you agree to give up our living arrangement without even talking to me?
Oh, she finally told you.
Finally? How long have you known about this?
What does it matter? What do you expect me to do? Once my sister makes up her mind, she won't change it. We just have to do what she says.
Are you serious? You didn't even try to stand up for us?
Look, it's easier this way. Sophie always gets what she wants.
Don't just say, "What can we do?" like it's nothing. I quit my job for this move. How are you going to take responsibility for that?
It's not that big a deal. You can find another job.
Not that big a deal? I had a career I loved.
Well,
I was against living together from the start, but your parents insisted, and you begged me to, so I finally got myself ready for it and started preparing.
why are you making such a fuss about this?
A fuss? I restructured my entire life for this move.
You're so annoying. You quit your job on your own. Don't try to blame that on me.
Excuse me? Your parents are the ones who told me to quit. They were so polite before the move was decided, but as soon as it was final, they got demanding and said, "You married into this family, so you have to do as we say. And we say that you need to work closer to home." They even submitted my resignation letter without my knowledge.
Oh, did that happen?
You didn't know? Or did you just not care enough to ask?
They were just trying to help.
Help? They took away my choice. I was planning to look for a job nearby after we moved in, but now the whole move is canceled. This just means I lost my career for nothing.
Well...
You have nothing to say about this?
What do you want me to say? It's already done.
And what about the house renovation costs? Your parents went overboard adding options and went over budget. I had to use my personal savings because of that. I put down $50,000 as a down payment. You're going to return that, right?
How should I know? God, you're so noisy about this.
Noisy? This is our future we're talking about.
This should be good news for you, since you won't have to live with them anymore. So just be happy about it. It's already decided, so shut up.
What did you say?
As a daughter-in-law, you should be thrilled that my sister is taking over. Instead, you're just complaining and making a fuss.
Sure, I'm a bit relieved about not having to live with them, but I can't accept how unfair this is. I lost my career and was forced to take my retirement payout early. How can you expect me to be happy about this?
Any job would be fine for you. Your previous job paid less than mine anyway, so who cares about your career?
So that's what you really think about my work.
Well, it's true, isn't it? I make more than you. There's no point in a career that doesn't earn enough.
What did you just say?
And that down payment was only $50,000. If my sister moves in, she'll probably take care of our parents too. You're getting out of having to take care of your in-laws for just $50,000. That's a bargain.
Only $50,000? That was my entire savings.
Stop being dramatic. I earn enough for both of us.
Oh my God, Kyle, listen to yourself.
Look, just accept it. This is better for everyone.
Everyone except me, you mean?
So that's that. The move is canceled, and you better find a new job soon.
A new job? Just like that? You really don't see anything wrong with how this all happened?
It's done. Just move on already.
Hey, Sarah, I actually have something I need to discuss with you. Do you have time right now?
Yes, it's my day off, so I'm home. What do you want to discuss?
It's been a while since we talked, hasn't it?
Yes, not since the house incident.
Oh, that was so long ago. Water under the bridge now, right?
What do you want to discuss, Sophie?
Well, it's about our parents. Kyle must have told you.
Yes, I heard about it. Your father had a stroke in early spring, right? And now he's partially paralyzed.
That's right. When was the last time you visited them?
Not since the house incident.
Oh, well, it's really hard right now. Dad's quite tall and heavy, so just helping him to the bathroom is exhausting. And now Mom's collapsed from exhaustion too.
They were both so healthy until recently. You must be tired, Sophie. It must be tough taking care of both of them while working.
The house doesn't seem so perfect anymore, to be honest.
I can imagine.
I'm so glad you understand. It's absolutely overwhelming. If this keeps up, I'll be the next one to collapse.
Have you looked into hiring help?
That's so expensive, though.
Well, if you collapse too, the whole family would be in trouble.
Right? I want to avoid that at all costs. So, Sarah, you'll be taking over the caregiving from now on. I'm leaving our parents' care to you.
What?
Come on, you must have expected this.
Expected what?
Well, you are the daughter-in-law of the family. It's your job to take care of your husband's parents in old age.
That has nothing to do with it. Besides, isn't caregiving the responsibility of the person who lives with them? That's what Kyle told me.
Kyle said that?
He was very clear about it.
Huh?
5 years ago, when I accepted the cancellation of our moving in with your parents, I made Kyle promise something. I asked him to tell you that, in exchange for giving up the house, Sophie would handle all the caregiving. He was supposed to tell you that.
That's not fair. I never agreed to that.
Just like I never agreed to give up the house?
Now that you mention it, Kyle might have said something like that later, but I really don't want to do the caregiving. So as daughter-in-law, you'll handle everything.
What did you say?
It's the natural order of things.
Natural order?
You know, it's actually much harder for children to care for their own parents. Having to help your own parent in the bathroom is just unbearable. But as a daughter-in-law, you're basically a stranger anyway, so it shouldn't bother you as much.
A stranger when convenient, family when you need something? I'd still feel uncomfortable about it.
You're being difficult again. Come on, just do the caregiving. In exchange, I'll give you the house.
Even if you offer that, it's a 5-year-old used house now.
What's wrong with that? 5 years is practically new. Plus, I'll throw in all my furniture and belongings. You can use everything.
You're just leaving everything behind because moving is a hassle. We don't even have the same taste, so it feels like you're dumping your junk on me.
How ungrateful can you be? I'm offering you a solution.
A solution to your problem, not mine.
You're being so difficult. Just shut up and accept it like a good daughter-in-law. Our parents want you to do the caregiving too, and Kyle said it's fine to make you do it.
This feeling of being cornered feels familiar somehow.
What are you muttering about? You can't refuse my request, and that's that. Taking care of your in-laws is a daughter-in-law's duty, so you better do it.
Sorry, but I quit being your sister-in-law.
What?
You heard me correctly.
Huh? What do you mean you quit being my sister-in-law?
I divorced Kyle.
What? When did you get divorced?
Want to know something funny?
What are you talking about?
I did it this morning. After seeing Kyle off to work, I went to submit the divorce papers. That's why I took the day off.
This morning? So it's literally hot off the press?
Yep, piping hot. Perfect timing, isn't it?
You can't be serious.
And he hasn't even noticed that I submitted the divorce papers yet, so I need to pack my things and head back to my parents' house before he finds out.
Wait, stop packing. We need to talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about.
What? What is this? Why are you divorcing him right now? Who am I supposed to dump the caregiving on if you're leaving him?
Is that really your biggest concern right now?
Of course it is. We need a caregiver.
This is perfect timing for me. I divorced him because I absolutely refused to do the caregiving.
You planned this?
The moment you mentioned caregiving, I knew what I had to do.
Really?
Well, actually, Kyle talked to me about moving in and caregiving last night, and of course, I refused. After all, it's completely different from what was promised when I gave up the new duplex.
But this is extreme. You can't just divorce over this.
Watch me.
You can't be serious. Almost all daughters-in-law end up taking care of their in-laws. You're such a selfish woman, divorcing just because you don't want to do the caregiving.
Selfish? Like taking someone's house because you wanted it?
That was different.
You're the last person I want to hear that from. Well, I finished packing most of my things, so I'll be going now. I need to get back to my parents' house before Kyle comes home.
Just wait a minute. We can work something out.
Like how we worked out the house situation?
That was years ago. Why are you still bitter about that?
I'm not bitter. I'm just done.
But what about our parents? They need help.
They have you, don't they? Wasn't that the whole point of taking the house?
But I can't do this alone.
Should have thought about that 5 years ago.
Sarah, please, just stop and think about this.
I have thought about it for 5 years.
What will everyone say about this?
That's not my problem anymore.
You're being incredibly selfish.
Goodbye, Sophie. Good luck with the caregiving.
Don't you dare leave like this.
Already gone.
You really submitted the divorce papers? I just got a call from my sister, and when I called City Hall, They said it's already been processed.
You actually checked? That's more initiative than you've shown in years.
This isn't funny, Sarah.
Of course it was processed. I used the divorce papers you signed 5 years ago. With no mistakes on the form, it was accepted right away.
No way!
You don't remember signing them?
But that was...
Why are you surprised? This was our agreement from the start. 5 years ago, when the move was canceled, I made you sign both a contract and the divorce papers. Remember? Don't disrupt my life anymore. You all have to handle caregiving within the family. If you break this promise, immediate divorce.
You kept those papers all this time?
I kept everything. The contract, the papers, even the texts from that day.
Yeah, but I thought that was just a joke. I never thought you'd actually submit them.
A joke? Like how my career was a joke to you?
That's not fair.
What's not fair? After making you sign a formal contract, how could it be unfair? By the way, I've already moved my things out and I'm back at my parents' house.
What? You're moving too fast.
Actually, I've been preparing for this possibility for 5 years.
5 years? You've been planning this?
Strike while the iron is hot, as they say.
But is this really the end for us? We've been married for 15 years. We had a pretty good relationship.
Did we? Or did you just think we did?
Of course we did. Remember all those good times?
Emotional manipulation won't work on me. Now, please arrange for the division of assets and repayment of my savings that went into the new house. Both of those immediately.
Can't we talk about this face to face?
There's nothing left to discuss.
I understand the asset division, but the house money. You mean your $50,000 from back then?
I'm glad you remember the exact amount.
No way! I have to pay that too?
Every single penny.
But that's not fair!
I want all payments in full. I never want to be involved with any of you again.
Wait, Sarah, please, let's meet and talk just once. I think we can still work this out.
Like how you worked out giving away our house?
That was different. Sophie insisted.
I have no interest in working anything out with you if you're going to prioritize your sister.
Then you don't have to do the caregiving, so please reconsider the divorce.
Too late for that. I'm sorry, but it's not just about that anymore.
Huh?
Actually, I'm not divorcing you because I hate the idea of caregiving. I'm divorcing you because I can't stand you anymore. All the reasons for this divorce come down to you, Kyle.
Me? What did I do?
You looked down on me, remember?
Huh?
5 years ago, when the move was canceled, you treated me terribly. You never apologized for making me lose my career. Instead, you tried to make me feel grateful that the move was canceled. I just can't deal with that side of you anymore. And you even belittled my job, saying the income was low and that quitting didn't matter. Those kinds of comments only come from someone who's been looking down on me all the time.
I didn't mean it like that.
Then how did you mean it? So, fed up with all that, I immediately started looking for a new job. I got every certification that seemed useful in the industry. I attended every relevant external seminar I could, and now I've gotten quite successful in my career.
Really?
With promotions came better pay. Actually, I'm making about the same as you now.
What?
Surprised? The low-income wife has been quite busy.
I had no idea.
Of course you didn't. You never asked. Which means I'll be perfectly fine financially after the divorce. So don't worry about my future. Just repay my savings and handle the asset division. I'll have my lawyer contact you about the details.
Sarah, please, give me another chance.
You had 5 years of chances.
I can change.
Too late for that. Goodbye, Kyle.
Please, we need to borrow money.
Huh? I thought you were going to ask me to get back together with Kyle, but you're asking for a loan?
Can we meet to discuss this?
No need. Say what you need to say here.
Well, of course I'd like you to get back together if possible, but you won't, right?
No, absolutely not.
Not even if Kyle apologizes?
Not even then.
So I've given up on that completely. But in exchange, please lend us money.
I really don't understand how this connects to borrowing money from me.
You're the only one I can turn to now.
Why would that be?
Actually, Kyle got really angry at me afterward. He said, "It's your fault that Sarah divorced me." He wouldn't forgive me even when I cried and apologized.
Oh, Kyle. I told him it was his fault, and here he is taking it out on you.
You have to help me. He's being horrible.
Like how you were horrible about the house?
No, it is partly my fault. If I hadn't tried to force the caregiving on you, if I hadn't taken away the house 5 years ago, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, I can't deny that.
Then you understand, right? You have to help.
I don't have to do anything.
But then Kyle finally said, "You handle all of Mom and Dad's care. I'm giving up my inheritance from them. You can have it, so you deal with them alone."
Oh my. Instead of pushing the caregiving onto others, you're the one getting it pushed on you. But your parents must have decent retirement funds, and while their pension probably goes to the mortgage, that retirement money should be enough, right?
About that.
Sophie?
Actually, there's almost no retirement money left. In fact, almost all their savings are gone.
What? Really?
It's gone. All gone.
How is that possible?
I was in charge of managing their savings, and I secretly spent it all because I thought I could eventually force you to handle the caregiving.
Wow. I'm now feeling incredibly grateful that I made your brother sign those divorce papers in that contract back then. Past me deserves a round of applause.
This isn't funny. I'm desperate.
And whose fault is that?
We only have the pension now, but that all goes to the mortgage payments. If I take time off work for caregiving, we can't survive. But if I keep working for survival, I can't provide care. That's why I need you to lend us money for caregiving expenses.
What?
Please, Sarah, I heard you're making as much as Kyle now. You must be doing really well in your career. Of course, I'll pay back the money. I'll pay it back with their life insurance when our parents pass away.
Did you just suggest waiting for your parents to die to pay back a loan?
It's not like that.
I'm sorry, Sophie, but that's absolutely not happening.
What?
Did you really think I would agree?
But we're family.
But I'm not. Please have a serious discussion with your family. Try to contact Kyle. Don't come asking for help from an outsider like me.
But you were my sister-in-law until just recently.
Would you ask someone to do work just because they were an employee until recently? That would be illegal. Just like that. Even if I was your sister-in-law until recently, I'm an outsider now.
Sarah!
Well, I'll be going now. Take care.
Please, I'm begging you!
Goodbye, Sophie. I heard that Sophie finally confessed to Kyle about using up their parents' money and asked for his help again. Kyle was furious, of course. But she convinced him by saying that there's still life insurance, and if he helps, she'll give him all of it, supposedly around $500,000 for both parents combined. She managed to get him to send $1,000 monthly for caregiving expenses. However, there's a rumor that she's actually already cashed out those life insurance policies. I'm kind of curious to see how furious Kyle will be when he eventually learns the truth.
Be honest, Sarah. That was definitely store-bought, right? Just admit you bought it from a shop instead of making it yourself.
Huh? What are you talking about?
people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Was too good to not go back for seconds, and I haven't exercised at all since then, so my waistline is getting a bit concerning, though I hope all that eating made me taller.
About that height, I don't think you'll grow anymore since you're well past your growth phase. But we can definitely do something about your waistline. I'll make chocolates after your health checkup, so let's focus on dieting for now.
Yeah, you're right. Dieting it is.
Don't worry, I'll help you. Oh, I know. Instead of chocolates, I'll make you lunch boxes. When was the last time you had a homemade lunch?
It's been years.
You always eat out for lunch, and you tend to go for really heavy fried foods, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I keep treating myself as a reward for working hard.
It's not an act.
You might fool my brother, but those lies won't work on me. They're obviously from the department store deli section.
Why would I lie about this?
Because you love the attention.
Still making assumptions. But how did you even know I was making lunchboxes? I don't think I mentioned it to your parents.
Are you suggesting I'm stalking you?
No, I just wondered.
My brother told me I happened to be near his office and asked him to have lunch with me, but he turned me down because he had a lunchbox filled with love that was made by you.
Oh, so that's what happened.
He always used to have lunch with me.
I didn't know that.
I can't believe he turned down my invitation. I'm his precious baby sister, and the restaurant I picked is super famous.
Well, it must be the kind of place you usually go to. I'm guessing it costs at least $100 per person.
Are you mocking me?
Not at all.
Huh? As if it would be that cheap. It's a super high-end Italian restaurant that costs $500 per person for lunch.
$500?
What? Too expensive for you?
That's more than our weekly food budget.
I even pulled strings through my husband to get a reservation at this 6-month waitlist place, and I was going to treat him, and he turned down such a luxurious lunch because of some fake homemade lunchbox. My brother is such an idiot!
But I'm not lying. Hey, why don't I join you for lunch instead? I'd love to try a $500 lunch.
Is that a joke?
I was being serious.
Don't be ridiculous. Who would want to invite a liar like you? I absolutely refuse to have lunch with you.
Oh,
You'd probably just embarrass me anyway.
that's unnecessarily cruel.
More importantly, just confess. This lunchbox filled with love is a lie, right? You didn't cook anything. It's all store-bought. Pathetic. Admit it's a lazy lunchbox.
Even if you say that, I really did make it.
Show me proof then.
I have photos of me making them.
Why are you being so stubborn? It's so obvious, yet you won't admit it. Fine. In that case, I'll judge it myself by eating it myself.
What? You're going to eat it yourself? How?
I'll know the truth when I taste it.
What do you mean?
Actually, I just stole my brother's lunchbox. Right now, your so-called homemade lunch is right in front of me, so I'll test whether it's fake or homemade myself.
You stole it?
Had to see for myself.
That's going too far.
Well, it made me so angry that he prioritized this over a luxury lunch. So I snuck into his office and took his lunchbox. Now, let's open it. Ugh, what is this lunch? It's just some ham sandwiches with a side salad. This is the cheapest, most pathetic-looking thing ever.
I made that especially for Sean.
It looks so plain. The taste must be gross. What is this? This must be the worst lunchbox in the world.
What?
Everything is so dry. Ugh, the more I eat, the worse it gets. What's with this lunchbox?
Wait, stop eating it.
Too late. I've already eaten half.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Is your stomach okay?
Huh? You should be worried. This lunchbox is disgusting. Sarah, it tastes like paint.
Of course it tastes like paint. That lunchbox is made of paper clay.
What? Paper clay?
You didn't notice something was wrong with the texture?
You're lying again.
Happens when you steal things without checking first. And to think, you even snuck into his office to steal it. You could have had that luxury lunch if nothing had gone wrong.
Don't lecture me.
I'm just stating facts.
Shut up. I didn't do anything wrong. You're the one who's wrong. Always showing off, even though you're just a housewife.
Me?
Yes, you. Lately, even my husband talks about you. Our parents and my brother keep praising your homemade cooking so much that my husband says things like, I wish I could get homemade chocolates too, and I wish someone would make me lunch boxes. So it's all your fault.
I never meant to cause any trouble.
But you did.
Oh, I see. It must have been frustrating to hear everyone praising me. But if that's the case, I can teach you how to make chocolates into lunchboxes. Let's make everything together, and you can surprise your husband too. Maybe you can even start cooking together, like me and Sean.
Don't act all superior.
I'm just offering to help.
Huh? I don't need that. Homemade stuff is such poor value. And store-bought is definitely more delicious. Besides, homemade cooking is just what poor people do.
Is that so?
You should know your place. I married into a rich family, so I don't need the housemaking skills that poor people like you need. I can just hire a maid.
Poor people do?
I was wrong. I take it all back. Please teach me everything right now. Otherwise, I'm really going to get divorced. My life as a wealthy wife will be over.
What?
He's serious this time. Just like my brother said, my husband told me he wants a divorce. He said I've done nothing but spend money extravagantly since we got married, that I'm a failure as a wife. He said I used to make him homemade meals before we got married, and that I was the type of person that was satisfied with just spending time together at home on the weekends. But nowadays, all I want to do is shop and dine and spend money. He told me that if I can't go back to being that person, we'll have to get divorced.
Oh, so you can cook after all. If that's the case, just go back to being the old Rachel, and I'm sure your husband will tell you that he was wrong about wanting to get divorced. It'll all be okay.
Actually, I can't cook at all. The meals I served him while we were dating were all store-bought. I just arranged them on plates to make everything look homemade.
What?
Please don't tell anyone. I can't fool him anymore, so please, I need you to train me to a professional level right now. I have to admit it now. Your cooking and sweets are as good as any professionals.
I'm so happy to hear you finally praise me like that. But I absolutely refuse to teach you how to cook, Rachel.
Huh? Did you not hear what I said? I don't think you're supposed to turn me down here. Please think about it.
Well, I'm not that generous. I can't be nice to someone who kept calling me a liar.
But, what am I supposed to do? I'll get divorced at this rate.
Yeah, once you're divorced, you won't be able to have fancy meals anymore. Your palate has gotten so refined from your luxurious lifestyle. I'll admit, that must be tough. But remember, no matter how hungry you get, don't eat paper clay ever again.
This isn't funny. Please, don't abandon me. I'll apologize for everything I've done.
I told you, I'm not nice enough to forgive you just because you apologized. Even Sean told me not to coddle you.
No.
Well, good luck learning to cook on your own. I hope you manage to avoid the divorce. Rachel ended up getting divorced from her husband right away. She apparently confessed that all her past cooking had been store-bought and begged him to stay, promising to stop living extravagantly and become a good, loving wife. But he flatly refused, saying, "Waiting for you to grow up would just be a waste of money." When she went back to her parents' home, they kicked her out too, saying, "If you stay here, Sarah might stop bringing us her delicious sweets and cooking." I heard she now lives alone in a small one-room apartment.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.